All right, welcome to the deep dive.
Great to be here.
So you've sent us this G1 science lesson plan. It's topic 1.6. Parts of a plant. What do plants need to grow? And I think the goal for a lot of parents is just to get a quick handle on what their kid is learning. Not just the what, but also the how.
Exactly.
So that's our mission today. We're going to give you that shortcut and really dig into the details.
Okay, so let's start with the absolute core of it. The lesson lays out the non-negotiables for a plant to survive.
The four main things.
The four main things: soil, air, light, and water. But what's really interesting here is how direct it is about the consequences.
What do you mean?
Well, it says, point blank, that without enough water and light, the plant will die. It's very definitive.
And that's actually a really smart way to teach it, isn't it? Establishes a very clear cause and effect from the get-go. But does it weigh all four needs equally?
Not really. It definitely puts a bigger focus on light and water.
Because those are the things the kids can actually control in an experiment.
Precisely. Air and soil are kind of the constants in the background, but light and water, those are the variables they'll play with. It gets them thinking predictively.
Which connects directly to the plant structure, I imagine.
Yeah.
You know, how does the plant get those things?
Exactly.
So the lesson has them identify 6 key parts. Let's see. Root, stem, leaves, fruit, flower, and seeds.
Yep. The classic 6.
But I noticed the lesson plan spends a little extra time on the root.
It does. It explains that the root anchors the plant, but here's the little nugget I loved.
Yeah.
It immediately connects it to the real world. The curriculum explicitly says, on some of the plants we eat the roots.
That's brilliant. So it's not just some abstract science term anymore.
No, it's a carrot. It's something they've actually eaten. It makes the connection instant.
Right. And the other parts follow that logic.
Uh.
Leaves are the food factories using light. The stem is the pipeline. But knowing the parts is one thing. How they teach it is where it gets really dynamic.
It is. They have this great tool called the question of the day. It's a simple visual exercise. They show picture A, a plant with sun, and picture B, a plant without sun. And they just ask the student to predict what will happen.
So it's encouraging that critical thinking, that hypothesizing really early on.
Way early on. And that's something you can do at home, too. Don't just ask for the answer. Ask them why they think that.
And that's the perfect setup for the hands-on part, isn't
It's
it?
the elaboration activity, yeah.
The students get to actually run the experiment themselves, and the materials are so simple.
Super simple.
It's just chia seeds, some cotton or tissue, an empty cup, and water. That's it.
And those chia seeds are perfect because they sprout so fast. You get that quick feedback, that visual proof of what the plant needs.
It all comes together.
And it all wraps up with the homework in their science journal. To really make sure it sticks, they have to practice writing out 4 key vocabulary words:
Which are?
light, grow, soil, and healthy. And notice how those words are all tied directly to the experiment they're doing.
So we've pretty much covered it. The survival needs, the plant's structure, the hands-on methods. You should now have a really solid overview of this whole lesson.
Yeah, you do. But I want to leave you with one final thought, something to mull over.
Go for it.
Think about that last vocabulary word, healthy. When your student is watching their little chia plant grow, seeing it thrive with water and light, what is that visual, that experience, teaching them about what healthy actually means?
Yeah.
It's so much more powerful than just writing a word down 10 times, you know? It's a living definition, something to think about.
Page 18 provides a clear conclusion to topic 1.6. What do plants need to survive? The I have learned section synthesizes the main lessons. It states that plants absolutely need light and water to grow well. It also gives a critical warning: if a plant does not get enough light or water, it will die. Beyond those basics, the summary notes that plants also require soil, air, and warmth to be truly healthy. The page reinforces this by listing key vocabulary like water, light, soil, and healthy, and suggests activities like making a poster to show what plants need. Page 19 then zooms out to provide a review of the entirety of topic 1. It reminds us of all the concepts we've learned, starting with the fact that plants and animals are living things. It also revisits the distinction between non-living things that were once alive and those that have never been alive. This page reaffirms the core knowledge about plant structure, that all plants have roots, stems, and leaves, and repeats the essential needs for survival: light, water, soil, air, and warmth. Finally, the How Well Do You Remember section prompts us to apply this knowledge by comparing different plants and listing plants we can find near our school.